Hello, and welcome to our Blue Cross Blue Shield Ansible Automation Capstone project. My name is Monty Vanderlinde, and I'm a graduating senior with a major in mathematics and computer science.
Hi, I'm Robert Henderson, and I'm a graduating senior.
I'm Eric Myers, and I am also a graduating senior in computer science.
And I'm Jarrett Meester, and I'm the only computer science major here who will not be graduating this semester. So, let me start by talking about our sponsor, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and how they fit into this picture. So, Blue Cross Blue Shield has a problem where they need to update all of their servers on a weekly cycle due to regulations, both internal and external. Because they have hundreds of servers, patching them all manually is a huge waste of time or a huge amount of time. Instead, currently they use software called BladeLogic, which does this automation or that does this patching automatically, but they're looking to replace it with their own homebrew solution. So our goal, we're looking to patch Linux servers automatically. Next, Eric will talk to you about what our goals for the whole project were.
Thank you, Jarrett. This project is part of a larger picture at Blue Cross Blue Shield. As Jarrett mentioned, they are using something called BladeLogic, which costs them a lot of money each year in order to automate this patching of their servers. They need to patch these servers on that 7-day weekly basis because they handle sensitive information and need to keep it secure at all times, and updates are the number one way to keep things secure. The expectations for us as a group was to do the first part of this automated update system. We are using a program called Ansible to write scripts called playbooks that then are sent out to each and every server to run to check for their updates, report back to the master server, and the master server generates a list of each server and the updates that they need. Then we use something called Jinja2 to format the output so that a human can read it and email it off to their server administrators so they can pick out the updates, make sure they have them ready, and schedule time that they are done. Now, Monty will give us a demonstration to show you it in action.
So on screen, you can see our finished product, the script running. And right now on screen, you can see a list of a bunch of the repositories that are enabled. And at the bottom, it is trying to update the base repository, which takes a little while. But here we go. We get some output. And this is the output that would normally be seen if you were manually updating on the system in person. But luckily, Ansible is pretty nice. It packages up this output and ships it off back to the server that is hosting Ansible. And that makes it nice and easy for us and for server admins who don't have to go walking around punching buttons on different machines. At the bottom here, it's updating some XML data, which is necessary in order to get Yum working. And we're going to skip ahead a little further. Finally, at the end, we have a bunch of updates getting printed out. And we can see we have a nice long list of updates that are needed by our multiple servers. We're going to scroll up, and we can kind of see in the middle here a name that just flew by. That was Minimal Blue Cross Blue Shield was one of our servers. And at the top, there's another one called Development Blue Cross Blue Shield. So it lists the servers alphabetically, and it lists all the packages that are needing updates alphabetically from there, and then it emails them out, which is what it did way down at the bottom there. And now we're going to pass this off to Robert for some concluding thoughts.
So we had a couple of things that we wanted to get done that we didn't quite get to. We wanted to be able to output the report based on a couple of different criteria that would be different from normal, so they could change it based on feedback. We also wanted to integrate Ansible Tower or AWX to schedule the software for a more complete automation cycle. We wanted to thank our sponsors, Craig and Eric at Blue Cross Blue Shield, for their help, guidance, and opportunity to this project. Thanks for listening.